Okay, we're making pancakes. I'm using this stuff here. It's like a pre-mix for pancakes. You don't have to add a bunch of stuff to it. And then here on the back it tells you what you do have to add. Okay, so we got 2 cups of this stuff. It's just like a white flour. And then instead of milk, I use protein powder. This is a vanilla protein powder. I put 2 scoops of this in. So like that would be a scoop. Okay, instead of milk. So that's what I have in here. 1 egg. I think the egg helps it stick together. Sugar, just a little sugar. That's why it turns brown, because of the sugar. And then on the box they say a little vanilla, but this is already vanilla flavored, so I don't think I really need to add more. But I think I will put a little in. And then because I'm not adding milk, I gotta put a little water in here. So I'm gonna go with about 1.5 cups of water. Hopefully that won't be too much. Okay, and you can stir it by hand if you want, but it's a lot easier if you have a mixer. Okay, so that seems a little thin. It's close, but it's still just a little thin. Okay, so here's 1 more scoop of protein powder. Go ahead and put a little bit more of this stuff in there. See if that will thicken it up. So 1 cup of water probably would have been enough. Okay, so that's still kind of thin. So, 1 cup of water, maybe even less. I'd start with that. You kind of want it thick, not as thick as pudding, but that's still pretty thin. Oh, jeez. That's not getting thick at all. Okay, got the burner on high. Just waiting for the pan to heat up. First pancake always turns out bad.
What you should do is just drop a little spoonful in there and test it before you start.
It's okay if your stuff it's okay if your stuff is a little lumpy. It won't hurt you. Don't keep your spray oil too close to the stove. Sometimes they blow up. I think that's going to be too hot. I never heard a pancake sizzle. Got fried pancakes.
Yeah, you have to, sometimes you have to keep adjusting the heat when it's too hot. Especially with that stove, I never got used to it yet.
Yeah, it's goofy. It just shuts off.
It goes up and down and you don't know when it's going. they raise?
I don't know. It looks okay.
Yeah, they look all right.
That's what everyone's wearing, but okay, don't put too much oil in there. You have fried pancakes.
Well, then put one to the bottom.
First one actually turned out good. Usually the first one never turns out good, but I got lucky this time.
Yeah, right.
When it starts to bubble, that's when you flip it.
Brown around the edges.
Two for you, Ma.
I got 2 eggs, 2 toast, and coffee. Wow, these are flapjacks.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call them. I don't know why they call them flapjacks.
Oh, yeah. I'm stuffed. I don't think I could eat another one.
Got carried away. So did you put the beans in the container?
Yeah.
I figured out how to work it.
So maybe it's better to leave it a little thin. I usually make it thick and they don't turn out good. So this
Maybe it's not supposed to be that thick.
is really thin.
Yeah. Well, as long as it has that good amount of baking powder in it, it'll raise.
So these are actually turning out pretty good. And usually my pancakes don't turn out that good. So maybe it's better that the mix is a little so maybe it's better that the mix is a little thin. You know, I usually make my mix kind of thick. You know, not as thick as pudding, but it's thick. So thin mix. Okay.
If it looks thin, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If your bacon mix is really old, you might want to add extra baking powder.
They're kind of stiff. They're almost like Frisbees, but they taste good.
That's why they call them, in my day, they called them flapjacks. Maybe that's why. Well, you're supposed to eat them right away. You're not supposed to save them until they get hard. Well, usually they don't get hard though.
Just come out of the pan. It's stiff. Okay, so they turned out okay. You can put butter on them and then syrup if you want, or jelly,
Or anything else you can think of.
honey. See ya. Bye.
When I was a kid, we used to put all kinds of stuff on it. We used to have canned peaches, mash it up, and we would put it on our pancakes. It was pretty good.